36, I thought I was about to give birth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm officially 40 weeks pregnant today. It's my due date, March 30th. I'm so excited. I was convinced I was gonna give birth earlier, but I guess God has other plans. I plan to take it slow this week, just relax. And then about week 41, I'm gonna try maybe some natural ways to induce labor, like walking more, bouncing on the exercise ball. If needed, of course, I might go into labor today or tomorrow. My dream is that baby is born on Monday, which is gonna be 04/04/2022. But we'll see, of course. I'll be happy with any date, with any time. Also, I'm planning to do a birth vlog, hopefully, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that. My favorite symptom of my whole pregnancy is the tailbone pain. I've been experiencing that since the beginning of my second trimester. If you haven't seen those updates, I'm gonna list it below in the description box so you can check it out if you want to. In my last update, I mentioned that I might try chiropractor, and I did, and it was actually pretty amazing. He helped so much. I don't know how they do it, what they do exactly. It just feels like he rubbed something on my back and it all felt better. I can't remember exactly when I started going to chiropractor, maybe around week 31 or 33, but I stopped at 38 weeks, which I kind of regret. I feel like I should be still going because since I stopped, my pain got worse. Also, what helps with that is the birthing ball, the exercise ball. When I sit on it, it just feels so good. Week 34 and 38, I had some spotting, but I wasn't worried about it because it was less than a drop each time, 1 or 2 times maybe, when I wiped in the bathroom, and then it was gone. I don't know what that was about, but it came and it went really fast, so thank God I wasn't bleeding or anything like that. Week 36, I thought I was about to give birth. Either that or I might have had a light food poisoning. My symptoms were nausea, stomach ache, light temperature, and weakness. And I thought, those are all weird. Those are all could be technically symptoms for early labor. But then again, I ate some weird looking soup that I bought that day, and it didn't smell bad or anything, but it just looked not as it would usually look. So I think it was that, but it was just really unusual for me to feel those symptoms and to be sick at all. I haven't been sick, praise God, in over 2 years. So I really thought the labor was beginning. I had a small fever, but then 2 hours later, it was just gone completely. So that was really weird as well. It wasn't labor because 4 weeks later, here I am. Week 37, my breast sensitivity came back. I only had it in the very beginning of the pregnancy, maybe the beginning of the first trimester, and then it was gone until 37 weeks. I guess it makes sense. In the beginning, it was forming some milk ducts or whatever is happening. I guess something started to happen again at the end of the pregnancy in the preparation for milk to come in, but there hasn't been any leakage. There's no milk, there's no colostrum, nothing. I know some women can produce and leak milk even before they give birth. And yeah, the pain is so mild. It's not even like when I would get it before my period. It's lighter than that. Week 38, I had some stomach tightening, so it might have been Braxton Hicks, I'm not sure. It hasn't been painful at all. It happened at night. I'm not even sure it is what I thought it was, but it felt different. It felt like it was really tight. Maybe it's the position of the baby. When I was laying down at night, she kind of came up and it felt really tight. Maybe it was Braxton Hicks and my body was just preparing for the real contractions. Who knows? But nothing painful yet. Although when those tightenings were happening, it was only a couple times here and there, I kind of felt like this feeling in my body when I'm about to start my period. So it's not like cramps in the stomach area, but it's like this weird feeling in my legs and in my arms. Kind of like cramps in my legs, but not really. But it was really mild. As a first-time mom, I'm very curious and I keep track of every single little thing that I'm feeling. So that's about all the symptoms I had in those weeks. Now let's talk about 36-week appointment, which is pretty big in the pregnancy world. Kind of like those milestones, you know, like the anatomy scan, the glucose test, and the 36 weeks appointment. So what they did in that appointment is they did a quick ultrasound and I got to see the baby one more time to make sure the baby is head down and in the right position.
It's going to be wrapped on the left side, booty's in the air. She's got a cute little face. Oh. Nice and strong heartbeat.
Also at that appointment, they took tests for GBS, Group B strep. The test was vaginal, not very pleasant because they had to swab with a dry Q-tip, like a long Q-tip thingy, but it was over quick. In my understanding, it's basically a bacteria that most of us women have. And I asked my midwife, is there a reason to be positive? Is it transmitted in any way? She said, no, not really, just what it is. Some women are positive, some women are not. As I understand, it doesn't affect us much, but the problem occurs when we give birth to a child and we are positive with this GBS culture. It might get transferred. It could have a very bad effect on the baby, on the newborn baby. It's pretty dangerous. So if you're positive, they would have to give you antibiotics before you give birth, which is not ideal, but at least the bacteria wouldn't get transferred to the baby. So thankfully I was negative for this test and I don't have to go through this whole process when I get to the hospital. And also after this 36-week appointment, I had to come to see my midwife every single week instead of every 2 weeks. If we sum up this whole pregnancy, it's been pretty amazing, pretty easy. I know so many women who were not in the same boat, who were struggling with the beginning or even throughout the whole pregnancy. I was really blessed to have a nice and easy pregnancy and I'm so thankful to God for that. I hope my labor goes as smooth as this pregnancy, honestly, but we will see. I've gained about 30 pounds, which is right in the middle of the suggested gain weight for me according to my BMI. So that's not bad. I'm pretty happy about that. Props to my husband who helped me eat healthier. It would be a lot easier for me to go back to my original weight and pretty much feel comfortable in my own skin. I did not get any stretch marks so far. I'm glad and I'm surprised. I guess that shouldn't come as a huge surprise for me because my stomach never grew really huge, really fast. And also my mom said she didn't have stretch marks, so I guess genetically I was prone to not to get it. So yeah, I'm also happy about that. So let me show you my bump. I think it grew so much since the last update. Baby gained some fat for sure, some nice healthy fat. So here it is, 40 weeks. The baby is almost done cooking in there. Hopefully will come out soon. If you gave birth before, please let me know in the comments below what is the one advice you could give me that would help with the labor process. Share the wisdom, please. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon, hopefully with a little baby right here. Bye guys, see you later.